We're dropping you just inside the Egyptian border.
Walk like an Egyptian.
We don't have a lot of time on this one. The aliens are in the process of powering up an explosive device somewhere nearby. We have to locate that bomb and disarm it before it's too late.
We're picking up some unusual heat signatures in the area. The aliens are using some kind of portable power node to charge their bomb for detonation. If you can disable that equipment, it should buy you some time to get to the explosive itself.
We have a new objective.
He always says it like it's a big revelation, like we haven't done one of these missions before. I remember we did one of these really early on. We've encountered these bombs before, Shen, but I mean, maybe it's early onset dementia, I don't know.
Good job, Strike One. That should buy us.
So this is a pretty good mission, I think, for this stage where we've got two leveled up snipers, because it's just basically a long road, isn't it? So it's just a case of triggering them at the right time and moving people forward so we can get shots with our snipers. We should be okay, and ghost grenades and ghost suits are the key thing here at this stage. Don't exactly know what enemies are, you know, thin men obviously, but if there's anything else on a mission like this at this stage. Let's go and turn another one off. If it is safe, that is the question. And who to do it with. I guess it should always be Mantis really, because if we get into trouble. But they're not going to Overwatch, are they? It's the first turn.
Excellent. That's another one down.
Got it.
If I just move, I think I'll move everyone into the middle and then just Ghost, and that should bring them up a little bit towards us, and we might be able to get some Overwatch with the snipers as they come down trying to look for us. That is the plan, and I am sticking to it. One down. Anyone else? The only problem is if he sees one of our snipers, but I don't think he can there. Ow. Sorry. Sorry dude, forgot about that. Oh, we got this guy flanked. We're okay.
Neutralized. Aye, aye, Commander. It's go time.
So many of them on these missions. Still feel like, you know, this way that the XCOM games are designed with the flanking and the cover. Even at this stage, I'm not 100% clear on, you know, when you're going to get a flank and when you're not. Sometimes it can be a bit buggy. Wallet. Try and keep Snowman up with us just in case, you know, something goes wrong. We always get his defensive shield. It's maybe like I could be being a lot more risky here because my guys are really tanky, so you know I can risk moving forward, taking some Overwatch. They're not going to kill me with one hit like one guy, but you know, if you can do it without being hit and we don't get injured, we don't get out of action and stuff. Move these dudes forward. And just thinking, move roadway over there so she can cover the other side of that truck which blocks the line of sight right in the middle of the map.
Back in.
Man, this has been a long playthrough, I'll tell you that. I have been doing this, well, I started it maybe over 18 months ago, maybe even 2 years ago. It's taken me a long time. I set on the idea early on of editing these episodes to cut out some of the... Oh, bad move. But, oh, she's immune.
Incoming over here.
I set on the idea of editing these videos
That's another
quite early on, so, and I've since learned that that is a incredibly laborious thing to do and may not have been the best decision, and so each one of these episodes takes far too long to edit, so it becomes a chore. But I'm determined to finish it at this stage. It'll, you know, and we are in the end game now. Boom. The thing that we have to worry about here is obviously triggering more enemies like that, but also the final bit where loads of them get triggered at once. Oh, that's quite a lot. That's quite a lot anyway. But once we turn the bomb off, then a load drop down, so we need to bring people forward and get ready to get loads of Overwatch or get lots of angles. We can get them with their heavy for sure. But what I'm thinking is bring people forward so we can all kind of get good lines of sight. They won't know where we are, and then when we pop out of invisibility next turn,
Looks like you found the bomb.
there you go.
Get over there and deactivate
We'll hopefully have a lot of
Objectives updated.
options. We've got some good options here actually. Or shootage.
Hi there, boy.
Plenty of time. It's weird, isn't it? It was so on the edge of a knife in the early missions, and here we're like moving so fast, killing things so fast.
Moving out.
We've got more time than we could ever need, really. So we'll ghost with pills. Some good opportunities here.
Down.
Echo can kill a load.
Keep it score.
We'll double tap ya. See what they do. Thin men immune to poison, of course. I always forget that when it pops up. Oh, it looks like they're gonna be really helpful and allow us to kill them all in one hit. Just click, getting flashbacks to that mission where she killed her friend. Always. Don't actually know what happens if you blow up one of these nodes.
Lights out on that power node.
So we'll just do a couple more of these nodes, move into position for the thin men to drop down,
Well done. Node is
and then we'll deactivate the bomb next turn, and then hopefully take them, most of them out with Overwatch. Overwatch being a skill, not a character that has heretofore not been in the series, although it's a good name for a dude, isn't it? It's a good handle. Boom. Yeah, so they definitely triggered when we turn the bomb off. I always forget whether it's kind of, it happens anyway or it happens when the bomb is triggered.
double time.
It's hard to know where to put your snipers in order to get angles, so I'm thinking like just move them into the middle, and because the thin men will all drop down kind of around us, so the best place to be with the snipers is probably in the middle shooting out. Get the best, the most shots. Yeah, definitely when we disarm it then.
Excellent work, Strike One.
Just everybody
Wipe out
Overwatch.
any remaining aliens and come on home. It's about to heat up over there, Strike One. X-rays are making their way to your position. Objective update.
Kill all aliens. It should say kill, instead of kill any remaining aliens, it should say kill all aliens. Look at all this wasted Overwatch now. If this were XCOM 2, we would have killed all of these guys. Because obviously in XCOM 2, if one hits them, the other one directs their Overwatch to the next guy. Sorry if I'm repeating myself. I have done over, like, however many hours of this game at this stage. Check it.
Walk like an Egyptian.
Well done, Strike One. I'm reading zeros
Roadway
on the
is so
bomb's
cool.
energy signature.
I like the plasma pistols now that we've got everyone with. So we can do some pretty decent damage with the plasma pistols, which is good. I don't have anyone spec'd as a gunslinger, but it'd be even better if I did.
We can only hope that all of
Oh,
our
Pills
future
is up to
deployments
Colonel.
go as well as this one did.
What should we go for? I think medkits for sure. Get as much healing as we possibly can on these late game missions where we've got guys with so much health. It's important. No. Just see what happens. Hey, firestorm time. Isn't it beautiful? Chip up on a boink.
I think we just leveled the playing field.
Me too. That ship is awesome. We just need to kit it out with plasma. Some cool plasma cannons on this guy. He's got glowing green lasers, and get some tracking to help keep them in range for longer. Bit of dodge, aim never hurt either. There we go.
Contact detected.
Alright, we don't have him yet, so I'm not even going to bother. We can afford to let another one go. The council is not going to leave. We are their only hope. Ooh. Aliens terrorizing Calgary. Now these late game, so we got people with chitin armor, we've got Misclick with tons of ghost grenades because she gets extra grenades, so we're going to need them on this mission. These late game terror missions are, well, terrifying. Well, they can be.
The drop site for this operation will be in Canada. Reports continue to indicate alien activity taking place within a major city. If the aliens are targeting civilians, panic is going to spread unchecked.
Central, Strike One is locked
Affirmative, Big Sky. Squad is cleared to engage hostile targets. Watch your fire out there. We have civilians on the ground. Repeat, civilians are in the AO.
So it's the same problem with getting swamped at the very beginning, but the volume of tough enemies on these late terror missions can be scary. You know, we thought we were powerful, but you know. So we'll just move forward behind this truck and have the snipers behind. Before anything's appeared on the map, just covering.
I'm on the move.
Bit of a risky move with misclick just to get her into cover. And let's see what comes towards us. Sectopod. So, you know, they're starting small, obviously. See if we can take out a drone. Hills, you should be hitting those shots. Well, if you can't do it, Echo will do it for you. Obviously, softening him up would be kind of cool. We've got 2 snipers who could hit him at this stage if we wanted to. So careful with these shots. Try and get everything in range.
With pleasure.
Should kill the drone. Oh, and revealing flipping heavy floaters. I encountered a heavy floater the other day. Dear, it wouldn't flush. I'm referring to poo. So I think if we move in with what's... oh dear. I didn't even know those guys were on Overwatch. Oh shit, and he's on Overwatch as well. Ow, this is gonna hurt. So we are in trouble. And he's lost half his energy and he's running straight into the mid. Oh jeez. Okay. It still stun these guys and it does affect the floaters. So we've got to take these out for one turn. Well, we've got to get Snowman out of there now. Just for one turn we can ghost him and buy us some time. But the guys behind us, you know, we've got to get into cover or... Everybody is invisible. And we've got to get out now, out of this open area and get Snowman out of there, and I think it's fair to say we're on the defensive. It's my fault. Idiotic, isn't it? At this stage. How have I survived to this stage when I'm making stupid mistakes like that? That's all the floaters. This guy. Oh yeah, of course. Oh, you are kidding me. Can I start again? Jeez, I think at this stage the only thing we can do is either get... this building is going to be no protection at all. The only thing we can do is maybe get up onto the roof here. Get sort of out of the way. Because the sectopods can't climb. And it'll just get us just fewer things that can get us. Just thinking we can ghost with pills. But she can't, Misclick can't get up there, so we've got to leave someone. Let's get the ones up that we can, and maybe we'll leave some people down here to help misclick. And just ghost for another turn until she can get up onto the roof.
That's affirmative.
So get her sort of within range, and then we'll ghost Snowman again. We might be able to get a shot here with him at someone. Don't think the flamethrower will kill the heavy floater. 61, 72. Might as well take the 52. Might as well take the 72 shot. And the final move is to save our bacon. Isn't it weird? Like with the final move, that is the thing that keeps you alive. If it weren't for that, we'd be dead in that position. It's so hard to keep track of them on these missions as well, where they are, all the floaters. Holy shit. Oh, that's terrifying. He's right up in our grill. You'd think he would know, it's like, oh, I can't walk forward. Oh, that's weird, isn't it? It's like there's an invisible barrier in front of me or something. It's definitely not an XCOM, dude. Nah. Floaters and sectopods everywhere. Look at those three guys just hanging out that posse there. Floater 4. Well, floater 3. We'll say 4 because it's alliterative. Accuracy, who cares? So we could bring him in there, but it's not going to be much use, is it? Because they're still going to be able to get line of sight to him. I've burnt my... We've got a problem now because... Oh, jeez. Go away. Leave me alone. I've burnt my boost with Snowman, so now I can't get him up to the roof. Just realised that. So we've got to try and get him into some kind of safety somewhere. We've got to start shooting people because that's the only way we're going to be safe ultimately. Hit with the plasma pistol. Alloy cannon 79. If we do rapid fire, it's a 64. It's just the kind of order in which to kill things. We can only be guaranteed of killing these floaters if I use headshot. So that allows us to use in the zone at least once. I'll save it and see what else I can do with these guys.
X-ray neutralized.
Double tap. I think we ought to disable the sector pod just to take him out of the game. And if we can get rid of that floater on the right, then Snowman could just run down this road here. Oh, just one off. One off. Oh no. Ah, jeez. Man. This is when I think, you know, when I get towards the late game, what I need to be doing is not messing around and just getting towards the final mission as soon as I possibly can. Because the more missions like this you have to do where you can potentially make mistakes. You know, I don't want to lose him at this stage. He's not going to be any threat this turn, so I think what I might do is just make sure that I get rid of this floater, and that's why we bring plasma pistols. I know we're missing a chance to hit that sector pod, but I think it's worth it. And then Our final move is to ghost us again. And hopefully next turn we can pound that sector pod into the dirt, to the asphalt.
They're flanking my position!
Don't know how many floaters are alive on this mission at this stage. Or where that other sector pod has gone. It's like there's nowhere to go, is there? If you don't start killing things, you're just going to get swamped on these missions. You're worrying about the chrysalids because they can just jump up onto the roof. Where to move Snowman. Get rid of these guys because they can... Alright, well it's bound to happen at some point. Because these guys can come in behind us. And well, they've got us flanked all the time really. So, fusion cannon. 10. Wow, critical, nice. Roadway, see if she can finish him. This poor Snowman running behind trucks. Goodness for ghost. So I mean, like ghosting and stuff. It's a core element of the later game for me. Maybe there's a way to do this stuff without ghosting so much, and if you don't make mistakes, obviously. Ooh. Okay, I was just about to say close combat will reveal me here, but I'm glad it did because that chrysalid will... Screw you! So worth taking sometimes, even though it leaves you vulnerable on occasion.
Moving out.
Logic would dictate it doesn't synergize too well, but... you know. It was useful there, wasn't it?
Copy that.
We'll bring pills in so she can heal Snowman next turn. Affirmative. Just have a bit of restorative mist. I know you're not injured. It couldn't hurt. Need to start getting rid of floaters now, and then we can focus on the stuff that's on the ground. Hoorah! I am in the zone.
Roger that. Scanning.
What is that? 19% shot? That's rubbish. Oh, it's because it's a fusion cannon at distance. This time, Echo. Yay.
Estoy en marcha.
Forget to do that. I don't do it often enough, you know, like spotting with other characters for the snipers. It's a valid strategy, though. What the hell is this? Poor Snowman. That is bollocks. That is absolute bollocks. I'm not sure if that's a third sector pod or it's we're dealing with teleporting enemies here.
They're flanking us.
It wouldn't be the first time. This is such bollocks. Well, we've got his jet boot so he can get up on the roof now. Get out of here. Oh, jeez. It's awful. Absolutely awful. But it's an example of, like, just fighting to survive, isn't it? Just give me room to breathe for 2 seconds. But if that is a teleporting enemy, that is such a load of bollocks. We'll soon see, because the other one will appear at some point if it's not. We've got a ghost with pills here, because whatever happens, something can see us. Like there are floaters live. potentially drop down on us. So. Ghost with pills and just wait, I think. Ghosting. So this is a good strategy with the ghost, like move to the edge of the lip of the building here, so next turn we can hopefully get a shot off. But they won't be sniped out of the half cover that's on the edge of the building. Doesn't matter so much with Mantis because we can move her next turn. Now we've got eyes on what's below. Thank goodness for grapples. Skeleton suit. Great, he's gone into our blind spot. This just keeps getting better and better. These little drones having a drone party in the background there. We know what you're up to, you drones. Dirty, dirty drones. Chrysalid, is he going to jump up on the top? Next turn, maybe. So we've got to find where this sector pod has gone. But first things first, we'll help poor Snowman.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Aye, aye.
Headed there now.
Just trying to move into position so that we can make like a what do you call it? A decisive move when we're all in range.
Ghost mode confirmed. I'm on the move.
It shouldn't be too long. If we can get the snipers in a good position.
Nothing's broken. You're fine.
Alright, we healed up. Can hit him there, so we might as well. Hopefully it doesn't blow out. Oh shit. This hits me. Wallop. Screw you. Just wondering whether to move her forward because I want her in range to do something next turn, but reloading seems better. There's that floater.
X-rays coming in from the side. Back it up. Advance.
Don't know what he's doing over there, just messing around. Having the time of his life. What's this guy going to do? Missiles? He knows where we are. Huh. I thought he would fire the missiles there. I wonder why he didn't. And he didn't even have an angle on us, really, did he? I don't know why that would be. Yeah, just repairing. For all the good it'll do you. There it comes with Chrysalid. This is why we bring Mantis. It's just got everything with close combat specialist. No, it's not needed, Snowman. You're fine. It's just a bit jittery. He's been banged up so much.
Don't move. You'll be fine.
Fully healed. How's that for healing? We've saved a civilian. Alright, this is the decisive move now. And this guy is a teleporting guy. So he deserves all he gets. How'd you like that? Now don't do it again. I'll take the little drone out as well. Just put him out of his misery. He's just completely stunned. He didn't think such a thing could happen to his big, burly best friend.
I'm on the move.
You take this out with a plasma pistol? Oh, not quite. 57. Collateral damage would be better. Which is splash damage from an Audi. Yeah, that works on drones.
They're trying to flank
Particularly
us.
vulnerable
Yes, Commander.
to splash Audi splash damage.
Med kits fix everything. Calm down.
You'll be fine, dude. You'll be fine. It's just a case of hunting down this final floater now, I think.
Get to the ship and keep your head down. I'm on the move. You're safe now. Go, go, go!
Saved a ton of civilians all at once. 12 remaining, 5 saved, only one killed. Can that be possible? I haven't really been paying attention. My focus was just on surviving. Can't find this guy out here. Scouting with pills. Here he is. Be good if we got him on Overwatch. So we can crit on Overwatch. It's been mentioned before. I'll mention it again.
They're on the move.
I thought he might take one more shot there. Just get one little shot of spite at the end. Yeah. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Operational objectives completed.
Wow, aliens killed 15. I've killed many more on missions. That seemed like there were lots more than that, but mistakes were made. But we survived. This is why I wanna head into the end game now, and I don't trust myself to survive, even with a powerful squad. See how long Snowman is out of action here. Only 4 days. That's his mechanical willpower. Alright guys, thanks for watching. We'll see what happens next time. Risky mission.
Remember,
but we did it.
We will be watching.
No movement. Moving.